As dawn breaks, my plane descends toward Abuja, the city below a patchwork of sleeping shapes and glimmering street lamps. From above, the city seems to stretch endlessly, its quiet promise shimmering in the early light. The horizon glows with the first hints of sunrise, painting the clouds in gold and lavender. I press my forehead to the window, watching as the world below slowly comes alive, the anticipation in my chest growing with every passing second. The air inside the cabin is hushed, anticipation building for what lies ahead. Around me, fellow travelers stir quietly, some stretching, others peering out at the awakening city. There's a shared sense of curiosity, a silent understanding that we're all about to step into something new. The gentle hum of the engines is the only sound, a steady backdrop to our collective wonder. Stepping out of Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, I'm greeted by warm, humid air scented with earth and something sweetly unfamiliar. The air feels thick with possibility, and the sounds of the city, distant horns, the chatter of porters, the rhythmic roll of luggage wheels, blend into a welcoming symphony. I pause for a moment, letting the reality of arrival sink in, feeling both foreign and strangely at home. The sky is painted in soft pinks and oranges, the city just beginning to stir. Early risers move through the streets, their silhouettes outlined by the gentle glow. The city's energy is subtle but unmistakable, a quiet pulse that hints at the day's potential. My driver David welcomes me with a booming laugh and points out the city gate as we glide along Abuja's broad, tree-lined roads. He shares stories of the city's history, his words painting pictures of old traditions and new ambitions. The city gate stands tall, a symbol of arrival and hope, its white arches gleaming in the morning light. As we drive, the city unfolds before me, modern buildings rising beside lush greenery, the roads wide and inviting. The city feels fresh and intentional, a modern capital built with ambition. Abuja's design is striking, orderly streets, bold architecture, and a sense of space that breathes. There's a quiet pride in the way the city presents itself, a feeling that every corner has a story to tell. The morning sun glints off glass facades, and the city's rhythm begins to quicken. We stop at a roadside mama put for breakfast, where the aroma of frying dough and spicy stew fills the air. The stall is alive with the sizzle of oil and the laughter of early customers. It's a simple place, but there's a warmth here that feels instantly welcoming. The cook greets us with a nod, her hands moving expertly as she prepares the morning's first batch of food. A woman in a colorful head wrap serves up akara, bean cakes, and fresh bread. Her smile is genuine, her movements practiced and graceful. The food is simple but vibrant, each bite promising a taste of the city's soul. She tells me, in a soft voice, that this is how Abuja wakes up, one meal, one conversation at a time. Locals chat quietly over breakfast, the city's day beginning in earnest. There's a sense of community here, a gentle camaraderie that binds strangers together over shared plates and morning stories. The laughter, the clink of cups, the soft murmur of conversation, it all weaves into the fabric of Abuja's morning. This isn't a tourist spot, it's the heartbeat of everyday Abuja. Here, the city reveals itself in small, honest moments, an exchange of greetings, a shared meal, the comfort of routine. It's in these places that the true spirit of the city lives, far from the guidebooks and glossy postcards. As I take my first bite, I sense the city's secrets waiting to be discovered. The flavors are bold and unfamiliar, yet comforting. Each taste is an invitation, a promise that there's so much more to see, to learn, to experience. I realize that this breakfast is more than a meal. It's my first real connection to Abuja. The adventure has truly begun. With the city waking up around me, I feel a sense of excitement and gratitude. There's a whole world here, waiting just beyond the next corner, and I can't wait to explore every bit of it. As the sun rises, Abuja bursts into life, a vibrant, rhythmic chaos. Car horns, motorbikes, the call to prayer, and Afrobeats music blend into a unique urban symphony. The air is perfumed with roasting corn, fresh fruit, spices, and the earthy scent of red soil. Women in brilliant dresses balance baskets on their heads, green and white taxis zip by, and school children laugh in crisp uniforms. The city's energy is purposeful, not frantic, everyone moving forward with determination. There's resilience here, a sense that challenges are met with optimism and drive. Immersed in this current of life, I can't help but smile. Abuja has already captured my heart. Wu's Market is Abuja's epicenter, a place where the city's pulse beats loudest and life unfolds in vibrant color. From above, it looks like a living tapestry, woven together by the daily routines and dreams of thousands. The market is more than just a place to shop. It's a living, breathing organism, constantly shifting and alive with energy. Down below, it's a sprawling, electric maze of stalls and alleyways, each corner promising a new discovery. The air is thick with the scent of spices, the sound of voices, and the hum of commerce. David grins, urging me to dive into the throng. His enthusiasm is infectious, and I find myself swept along by the current of people, each with their own story and purpose. We pass mountains of glossy red peppers, their colors almost glowing in the sunlight, and vibrant Ankara fabrics that flutter like flags, each pattern telling a unique story of heritage and style. Stalls overflow with yams stacked high, baskets of fragrant spices, and fresh produce arranged in careful, colorful displays. The vendors move with practiced ease, arranging their goods and calling out to passers-by. I chat with Funka, who explains each fabric's story, how the colors and patterns are chosen for special occasions, and how every piece carries a memory or a wish for the future. Mr. Aid, a proud craftsman, shows me beaded jewelry tied to tradition. He tells me how each bead is selected and strung with care, connecting generations through artistry and culture. The market pulses with laughter, haggling, and the rhythmic pounding of spices. Children dart between stalls, women share stories, and the air is alive with the music of daily life. There's a rhythm to the chaos, a sense of community in every exchange. Here, strangers become friends over shared bargains, and every transaction is a small celebration. Strangers greet each other warmly, vendors call out with familiar voices, and the boundaries between customer and seller blur into genuine connection. The market feels like the city's true soul, a place where every face, every laugh, and every handshake adds to the city's story. It's more than commerce, it's a social hub, the heartbeat of Abuja, where people come not just to buy and sell, but to connect, celebrate, and share in the city's spirit. I leave with colorful souvenirs in my bag, each one a reminder of the stories and smiles I've collected along the way. My spirit is lifted by the market's energy, and I carry with me the warmth of its people and the memory of its vibrant chaos. My senses are buzzing, my heart is full, and I feel more connected to Abuja than ever before, grateful to have experienced its vibrant heartbeat firsthand. In Abuja's heart, two grand structures symbolize Nigeria's religious heritage: the National Mosque and the National Christian Center. The mosque's golden dome and soaring minarets are awe-inspiring, a beacon of faith and community. Inside, cool air and stained glass light create a peaceful sanctuary. A caretaker shares how the mosque unites people for worship, education, and charity. Nearby, the National Christian Center's neo-Gothic design and cross-shaped layout stand as a proud declaration of Christian faith. Its stained glass windows and vaulted ceilings inspire awe and reflection. These two monuments, side by side, embody unity in diversity. Their presence is a powerful message of tolerance and respect. In their shadows, faith and harmony shape the city's identity. Abuja's skyline tells a story of coexistence. To understand Abuja, you must meet its creative souls. David introduces me to Cheek, a young artist whose studio bursts with color and energy. Cheik's canvases capture the city's spirit, market scenes, portraits, and abstract expressions of daily life. He paints the resilience and hope of Nigerians, inspired by the beautiful struggle he witnesses. Art, he says, is his truth and his way of connecting with his community. Despite challenges, his determination shines through every brushstroke. He shows me a portrait of a market woman, her face alive with wisdom and strength. Cheek's work is more than art. It's a celebration of Abuja's soul. Meeting him is a privilege, a reminder that creativity bridges cultures. I leave inspired, carrying a piece of his vision with me. No trip to Nigeria is truly complete without tasting jollof rice, the legendary dish that sparks both national pride and friendly rivalry across West Africa. In Nigeria, jollof rice is more than just a meal. It's a cultural icon, a centerpiece at celebrations, and a source of endless debate about whose version reigns supreme. Today, David takes me to a bustling local restaurant in the heart of Abuja, where the energy is infectious and anticipation fills the air. The chatter of diners, the clatter of plates, and the aroma of spices all blend together, creating an atmosphere that feels both welcoming and exciting. Soon, our plate arrives. Vibrant orange-red rice, perfectly cooked and glistening, accompanied by tender fried chicken and sweet caramelized plantain. The presentation is mouth-watering, and I can't help but admire the artistry that goes into every serving. The smoky aroma is absolutely intoxicating, promising a feast of bold, unforgettable flavors. It's a scent that instantly makes you hungry, hinting at the layers of spices and the slow-cooked magic that define great jollof. My first bite is extraordinary. Each grain of rice is infused with sweet tomatoes, savory stock, and a gentle heat from peppers. There's that signature smoky party flavor that Nigerians cherish, a taste that lingers and makes you crave more. The chicken is juicy, the plantain perfectly sweet, and together they create a harmony of textures and tastes. Jollof rice is more than food. It's a symbol of celebration, unity, and togetherness. It brings people together at weddings, birthdays, and every festive occasion, turning simple meals into cherished memories. Around me, people from all walks of life, young and old, friends and families, gather to share in this beloved dish. The joy on their faces is unmistakable, and it's clear that jollof rice is a unifying force in Nigerian culture. It's comfort food at its finest, a taste of home for millions, and a story of heritage and culture served on a single plate. Every bite tells a story, connecting generations and preserving tradition. My verdict, Nigerian jollof, is a triumph, a dish that lives up to its legendary reputation and leaves a lasting impression. With a full belly and a happy heart, I leave knowing I've tasted a true piece of Nigeria, one that I'll remember long after the last bite. After the city's bustle, Millennium Park is a breath of fresh air, a vast, tranquil green space in Abuja's heart. The park's design showcases Nigeria's diverse ecosystems alongside manicured gardens and a meandering river. Families picnic, children play, and couples stroll beneath the trees. The city's skyline peeks over the treetops, blending urban life with nature. Here, Abuja reveals its contemplative side, a place to pause and reflect. The contrast between chaos and calm is the city's essence. Millennium Park is where Abuja comes to breathe. It's a city built for both excitement and escape. What shines brightest in Abuja is the spirit of its people. From David to Funke and Cheek, every encounter is marked by warmth and genuine curiosity. Life's challenges, traffic, power cuts, economic pressures, are met with resilience and optimism. There's a powerful sense of community, a belief that things will get better. Kindness is woven into daily life, from a vendor's extra fruit to shared laughter over jollof rice. These small moments define Abuja's character. The city's greatest treasure is its people, their radiance, resilience, and joy. That's what I'll remember most. As the sun sets, David drives me to a viewpoint overlooking ASO Rock, Abuja's iconic granite monolith. The city's power centers cluster at its base, while the sky transforms into a canvas of orange, red, and purple. The golden light bathes the city, mosque, and Christian center in a final, breathtaking glow. It's a moment for reflection, a day filled with chaos and calm, history and hope. Abuja has surprised and inspired me at every turn. The city is still defining itself, full of ambition and potential. As twilight falls, I know this day will stay with me. Abuja is a city with a soul, ready to welcome anyone willing to listen to its story.